How was it working with Glenn Thurman? Because he's a historic African American actor here in America. How was it working with him?
It was great. I mean, I didn't do any scenes with Glenn, and I've worked with Glenn in the Wire, and I didn't do any scenes with him then. So Glenn and I are like two passing ships in the industry. We've been in things together, but never actually did a scene together.
Now, can you explain to my audience who is Gordon Jennings?
Gordon Cozier, actually. I think Jennings is something part of the thing. He's in Cozier. Who is he? He's a career thief. You know, he's a man that's was born in the Caribbean, lived in England, lived all over the. That's the second time he did that, man. Next time you are out. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. You nervous, bruv? I'm just joking, man. I do that sort of thing all the time. No, you know, Gordon is a career thief. I was saying that his history comes from the Caribbean, moved to England, raised there, and then I suspect he moved around the world. I suspect that he got into different criminal activities in Europe and then ended up in America. You know, because when you get when you get thrown out of Europe, the only place you can go is South America or America. You know what I'm saying? And that was back in the day. So that's who he is. When you meet him, he's a guy that probably ended up in no, not when you meet him, but before you meet him, he and Ghost were young kids running around L.A. boosting, doing things, car theft, all that sort of thing, money transactions, all that sort of thing. And then they stepped it up a bit. And obviously he's kept to his roots with his family a little bit. So that's in a nutshell, Gordon.
Now, Will Packer, he's a very famous producer and a distributor. And I know you worked with him before, but what really attracted you to Will Packer?
Wow, Will Packer and our legacy goes back to mid-2000s, somewhere where we did the gospel. This is a young company, Rainforest, he and Rob Hardy at the helm of Rainforest, that just, I've always taken risks with actors. In other words, not just gone for the most popular actor, but gone with actors that they feel have talent and represent their brand of filmmaking. I was very fortunate to get the role of Reverend Frank in the gospel, which could have gone to any number of actors. They gave me a shot. And so, what attracted me to Will Packer in short is that he is a force to be reckoned with. He doesn't take no for an answer. He'll challenge me as a filmmaker. He challenges himself. He's one of the rare brand of film producers that understands the marketplace, which his films are definitely embedded, but wants to expand. And not only expand, but bring his audience with him into bigger films, i.e. Takers. Takers could have easily been a sort of urban film, and, we could have had, a certain feel to it, but he wanted to make it slightly bigger. And I think he did a great job.
Yeah, he did a great job.
I think this is the first time I've played sort of a head of a thief in an English guy in a film like this. I've never done this sort of role before, and I definitely like this film. I like this genre. I'm a fan of cool guys stealing cool shit. I guess that's something that we like to see. What I do anyway. So I would like to play this character again.